What is good, everybody? Welcome back to Moon or Dust, episode 11. We got a ton to talk about today. We got tokens. We got some live mints happening during the show that we're gonna have to take a little pause for. Maybe we'll just mint them live on stream. Ash, how you doing, sir?
What's up, dude? Glad to be back. Excited to chat about everything today. It's just like, so we're in this spot where there's so much going on that it's like you really can't leave your desk at any given moment because you are going to miss. Like you're gonna miss something. And there's like always something to do. There's always something to farm, which I do want to talk about blast and farming and that kind of thing too. So I'm feeling very overwhelmed by the amount of info. Do you feel the same way?
I did for a long time. Lately, no, because I'm just like, you know what? The stuff that I'm missing, and I don't care. And I'm just gonna focus on what I want. I've been focusing on the angel round stuff a lot, which I know you have too. We've been doing a lot of investments, but through Wizards Cap, we've been focusing on a lot there, and I think the returns for that are going to be very high. I've been also, the NFT game. I've been I've been out of it for NFTs a little bit. I mean, I'm still tracking it. I'm still doing all the collabs and everything and posting about it. But when it comes to videos, I'm just like, I don't know. I can't be bothered to do like one of my upcoming. I'm going to do somewhat next week, but there's just so many projects I want to talk about and don't want to talk about at the same time. I just got to figure out the right narrative for a video. I've been having a lot more fun doing token videos. I did 2 this week. They're performing incredibly well compared to my NFT videos, and I really enjoyed making them. Like the upcoming token airdrop and pre-sales, which had to do with NFTs. But then the other one that I really like doing was the free airdrop one. It's like, hey, you could farm all these airdrops for free, and people are making a lot of money. And I really enjoyed that video. It's performing well. I have another one that I'm cooking up for next week. So I've just been focusing on a few things. When I see people posting or people send me links like, hey, you should be doing this, I'm just like, I look at it quickly to see if it is worth it. But if not, I'm just like, yeah, dude, I'm not going to be doing this. I'm not going to invest the time because I just don't have it.
So what's like the thing that gives you the most FOMO?
I guess a lot of the free airdrop farming that I've missed, but I'm still not doing it. Like I made my video and I tagged every airdrop, trip, block, whatever. But I'm not actively doing it. I did a couple troll comments, like I'll show one later in the show when we talk about something. But other than that, FOMO, I guess, obviously meme coins, because you just see people posting like, I made $8 million, and you're just like, oh, I want to make $8 million in 30 seconds too. So that obviously gives me FOMO, but it's a lot harder than it looks. I know the game. It's a lot more insider info, right? So you just have to have the right connections. And I guess the one that I've been chasing down the hardest has been the angel rounds, just getting the right deals. There's a ton that are coming up. There's a ton that we just in Wizards Cap yesterday. Yesterday we did well 3. Even me as a KOL, like I get a lot of offers, so I've been doing a lot of them. I'm doing like Neon Heroes, and a few others that I'm trying to think about, but I can't right now. So yeah, yourself, what's giving you the most FOMO?
I think it's probably I think it's the angel rounds and I think it's the coins. Like the coins. So for example, like I know we'll probably talk about this, but there's a coin that launched Nubcat, and they have like a ton of people that follow the actual like Instagram and like all the other socials. And I was so early to that, but it's just like you and I were both here during the bear market, and so I'm like I'm a habitual profit taker, like very quick. And so for me, it's like whenever I find like the only way that you're gonna really make like 6 figures on a shit coin is if you are holding it for a very long time. Like you have to hold it, and when I say very long, like you'd have to hold it for like a week, like you or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Whereas like there's a lot of people that they just buy in and sell. So anyway, the point is like I feel like it's a lot of that. Like I feel like it's because NFTs are a lot slower and they don't provide like the same multiples. I think a lot of it is like the coins. Like the coins are just it's gambling, and you have to be so like you said insider or super plugged in or just like a crazy gambler.
Unless you're going heavy in volume with NFTs, yeah, the multiples on tokens are just so much better.
Yeah. I mean, We can, yeah. I mean, I guess that's a good place for us to like jump into things. But yeah, I kind of wanted to give like the little insight at the beginning because I just for anybody that's like listening, like if you're feeling overwhelmed in this market, like I don't blame you. Like I feel it too. I have like tons of stuff to do. Gorilla does as well. We both make content and you just can't hit everything like at all. So I definitely want to set aside more time to be like focused on trading coins and like actually hold stuff.
Agreed. I've been saying for a while, like I got to redo my altcoin port and I just haven't. And we had a massive dip last week in a lot of these tokens and I didn't buy because I just wasn't ready. And I regret it. So I'm hoping we go down again. But even at that, I'm just going to start buying into a lot of these tokens. Just say what's up to everybody in the audience. Parker showing up first. That's cheating if you show up before the stream starts, sir. What's good, Ash? Okay, not Gorilla. I see. Legends. What's up? Give me a shout out. I'm a fun you. I think you meant FUD you. But there you go. He corrected it. FUD. What's up, Kabad Joseph? Shout out to Kabad Joseph here. You guys hit Pock. I did. Ash, I think, did not because of the whole role submission thing.
I'm not, dude. I'm not gonna be doing collabs if they make you do like a whitelist roll. Like,
Open a ticket. You have to open a ticket.
can I ask you a question? Like,
Yes.
good convo to have. Why do projects do that? Like, why do you do like a whitelist roll? Is it because like of the mental thing of like, oh well, if they actually want it, you know, they'll
I
submit
think
their
so.
wallet.
It was
Dude,
a
that's
very
stupid.
limited collection, and I think they also want the people who mint their collection. This we're talking about Pock by the guys here. I'll pull it up on screen. I had
That's so dumb.
I don't know. Yeah, here you go. It's this project. Oh, is it not? Oh, I'm not presenting. Share screen, window, boom, share.
If I do a collab and I take the time to run it and to post about it in my Discord and to organize it and negotiate it, then my members should not be penalized because they have to then go do something else. Like that's so it's like a non-issue. Like you made like there's an you make an agreement, you do a collab, like the whitelist roll thing, I just think is such a stupid formality.
I completely agree, but I think they had a game on their website where you play and it's like an options trading game. So I think they want people who are actually, trading and want to trade options and who are going to use their protocol. So I get where they're coming from, but I completely agree with, obviously I agree with you. I want DTC, like leave me alone. Just put my members on and I'm talking about your project. You're getting that exposure so that like, why do you want this extra on the side? It's just annoying. They're really not performing as well as I thought they would. They opened up at like 0.12. They're currently down at 0.08. I mean, it's still free. It was a free mint and gas on base. It was like a penny to mint. So that's great. So it's still a W for anybody who had it. I know I'm seeing people in the audience saying, here, GM Legends, give everybody their moment. Kekio, what's good? Octan, welcome. Yeah, you sell it moons, you keep it it dumps. But somebody here saying the website, give it a loot. The website for Pock was very glitchy, so they missed. Yeah, you had to like click on these 3 eggs, and I was like spam. I was like, why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? And then eventually your MetaMask pops open. So that was really annoying that it did that. Yeah, we're going to talk about ink in a second because we'll go through the mints that happened this week. I'm still holding my inks. I have 2. I'm waiting for my honorary still. I forget why we just started talking about Puck, but yeah, this is one mint that just happened today. We got some live mints happening. We got games.gg, which this is one of the angel rounds that I did. I don't know if I scroll through. So this is their NFT. It's a free mint, 333 supply. You get an airdrop for their token, which I invested in their token, so I expect it to do very well. But I'm assuming the NFT is going to do well. Low supply, free mint in the whole gaming world. It gets you a lot of access with their platform. So I'm minting mine. It's free, so obviously I'm going to mint it. The other one that's minting is Oni Force. We have today. I don't know why it's showing me rent. Let's go. So we have the Dark Oni is minting today. What do you think about this one? I mean, it's an ordinals. I think the downside here is that their Genesis collection is down bad. I don't know if anybody cares because now it's on ordinals. It's like a a new breed, but their Gen collection has just been on a major downtrend, down 50% from a month ago, or even less than a month ago. Currently sitting at 0.3, and their mint price is $700 on Bitcoin. So I mean, I've already done pre-sale. I'm just gonna blind mint, like I don't care. But yeah, what do you think about Dark Oni?
Tough, tough to say, mainly because like I never see Oni forces on my timeline. Really, like I don't know what they're. I don't. I if they're doing something, I don't know what it is because it's not being thrown in my face.
It's like
So
story, comic book, storytelling NFT. I'd say would be the narrative of it.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna mint it too and just hope that it does well. I don't know what else to say, but I mean, yeah, that mint price is kind of steep.
Yeah, right here. I don't know why I can't see any of the details of their. Isn't it in like 20 minutes? Go to Launchpad. Yeah, that's so weird that I can't see the details. Yeah, same. I'm just gonna blind mint and pray. Um, and then the other mint that was supposed to happen today was Shinsei. Unfortunately, they delayed because I mean Matt did a video saying that it was Magic Eden having issues and Solana or something. Like I don't want to throw Magic Eden on the bus, but yeah, they had some issues, so they're delaying their mint. Um, what do y'all think? I mean, dude, I'm friends with Bowser. I've had calls with Matt. Like, I'm just biased. I like them, and the project's cool. It's on Solana. I'm less versed in Solana, so I couldn't exactly tell you. But I'm just I'm in this mood where I'm just blind minting stuff. I'm just like YOLO. Like, I don't care. I'm just blind minting it and praying and hoping that it pops off. I mean, we had a few mints this week. The big one, obviously, that everybody was talking about, and a huge win for anybody who had it is Ink. At one point, it was like 20x. I minted two because with the custom roll, you were able to mint two. So I had two. I minted both of mine. I'm still holding both of mine. And I do think these can go up. So I'm hoping they go up to, I said at least above 0.1. I think they can go up to like 0.15. So I'm personally probably just going to hold mine. Like I'm also waiting for my custom. I tried to hit in the first come, first serve round. I know, Ash, you were using a bot to try to hit this.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was cooked regardless because I minted it and sold it and was going to like I was going to hold on to the one that I minted in first come first serve, which I guess is kind of backwards, but I just saw that there was like a lot of volume. Like there were like 500 pending buys on those. So um yeah, they ended up locking it for people that sold or transferred, which for if you sold, I can get that like for sure, but I know a lot of people that transferred their NFT out because they didn't want to like because they were using a bot and they didn't want like anything to happen to their ordinal that they minted. So yeah, that was kind of unfortunate, but it did sell out instantly. Um, but my question, I saw somebody that actually tweeted about this and they were like ink is like the hate beast of ordinals. Like it's gonna dump. What do you think about that? Because like I personally like I like the founders. I think that they're cool. And like the art is definitely unique. Obviously, they all have the orange background. And so I like what they've done. I have no idea like what the market realistically prices these things at once they reveal. And if
Agreed.
people are going to actually use them as PFPs.
I think they make a cool PFP. I think the one issue I brought up is they're all orange background, and there's like no like right. The shading is beautiful. Like the artist is extremely talented. Oh my god, that's hella loud. The artist is very talented, but it's all black, white, and gray, right? So a collection of I want to see what the 10K is going to look like, where a lot of them are probably it's going to be hard to differentiate a lot of them, unless they do have a lot of traits, so maybe it'll be easier. I wouldn't say hate beast. That's harsh. Hate beast. The art got a lot of flack here. The art is clearly nice. Not that Digimental's art isn't nice, but as a 3D picture, it's hard for a PFP. I mean, you could already see, you know, Zetman and all the team are rocking these as PFPs, and I find they look good. But I completely get where that person's coming from. I don't know, dude. I'm rooting for them. I think it's a similar thing. Like they're doing, you know, storytelling in comics as well. So the question, just like Persona, right? Which Persona is actually revealing in 15 minutes. So we could literally
We
check the
should
live reveal of
definitely.
Persona. Yeah.
Yeah, we should
Um,
definitely look and see that. I'm
it's
interested.
it's the same question I had for Persona. Where's the money? You know, okay, mint happened. I minted my PFP. You know, what's the next thing that's going to lead to me making money out of this thing? And that's, you know, I get it. We're collectors and it's on Bitcoin and all that. But at the end of the day, people are here for money. Despite what anybody says about ordinal holders, I don't care what you say. We're all here for money. So where's the money for most people? Again, I want to support the team. I'm waiting for my 1 of 1, dude. I'm still holding both of mine. I'm probably going to just hold them through reveal and see what I get. The good news is the mint price was extremely low. So you're not good. Like odds that you go under mint price, I think are very low. They would have to get absolutely wrecked from here.
My dog is barking.
It's all good.
That's why I minted. I don't know what's going on. I might have to get up and go grab him and pull him in here.
Go get him. Parker is saying, I agree on the hate beast of ordinals. That's harsh, Parker. Did you have a whitelist, sir? When are you revealing your art? I didn't get it yet. I have to do the call with the artist. They've been focused on the 10K. So okay, it reveals today. I didn't know it revealed today. That's really interesting.
Yeah. I am interested to see both of these. And I also like how on ordinals projects will reveal super quick because there's no royalties. So it's like they're just like, whatever, like let's just do it. Like there's no reason to not. And so it's actually really funny when you compare it to something like Persona, where like they literally just milked royalties for a month. If they have royalties. Let me check actually before I throw them under the bus like that. Yeah, they have a 0.5% royalty, which is not really that much. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt on that. But it is funny how, like, this is the question. Do you think that Persona specifically didn't reveal because they were trying to milk royalties or because they didn't have their art ready?
I think neither. I think they were focused on Unagi. They were focused on their sports game. Like I've been saying, like this was a raise for their sports game. So they were that's the only thing they were posting about. The Persona Twitter wasn't posting anything. They were just retweeting Spike and retweeting the stuff about Unagi. Like they were just retweeting Spike stuff. Okay, they did some spaces, but yeah, retweeting Spike spaces, talking about their spaces, retweeting Spike. And then at one point they had like their announcements were about Unagi, which is their token for their sports game or whatever. So yeah, I don't think it's either. I don't think they're like, yo, let's milk the royalties. I mean, you get a lot of volume during reveal anyways. So that's going to give you the most royalties. But yeah, here. So I think they were posting a lot more from this account. Yeah, just talking about their game and all. I think this is where their focus was at.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. We'll never know, but I find it interesting for discussion. So I figured I'd ask.
For sure. We had some other mints this week. We had San Fran Tokyo, which what's the floor right now? It's currently under its first come first serve mint price. It's over the guaranteed mint price as well. You got to consider like 2,000 of these were just given out for free, which always hurts the floor because like these people can just dump. I currently have 12 of these.
12 of what? These?
Yeah, of these.
Why? Like, did you did you get them or?
No, I minted in public, and then I got one. I'm still holding one of my gens, so I minted one, the Genesis. I got one for free, and then I just minted a bunch.
Oh, so you just minted these?
Yeah, I mean, dude, I like the team. I like what they're doing, so I was just like YOLO. Like, dude, I told you I'm in this YOLO mood where I'm just like.
So why are you in YOLO mood into NFTs but not into coins as much?
Because it's easier. I'm just like. I do it and I stop looking at. Whereas coins, I stare at the chart and I'm panicking. I open the chart 16 times per day, and looking at my phone like, oh, okay, the price is down 3%. Oh no, and then I refresh on Shuriken. I'm just constantly spamming that refresh button. Like, oh, I'm up. Okay, no, I'm down.
Oh yeah, why is it different like that? Because it's true. but like, why? Like, why?
I feel it goes to zero way faster with a coin. Like unless it's like an established coin, then it's like fine. But if not, especially if it's a shit coin, like you're gonna go to zero way faster, and it's gonna be harder for it to recover. So I want to be ready to dump if I feel I need to dump.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I, like once again, I just wanted to hear your thought because like I'm kind of the same way, but yeah,
The one
we don't have to
disadvantage,
talk about that.
yeah, there's also their Genesis. Why? Oh, so I need to go to ETH. Yes, this one. Their Genesis surprisingly is still at 0.47, which I think it
Is
was
it?
high. It was lower at one point before the mint than it is now. But the disadvantage this collection has is they are limited to. I assume it's for both. They are limited to Magic Eden. You could only find them and trade them on Magic Eden, which I hate. No offense to Magic Eden, but most people for ETH NFTs, you go to Blur, right? Who's going to Magic Eden as like their primary marketplace? So I find this really holds a collection back, and it really reduces your volume.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why projects have started to like. It's almost like a protest to Blur. It's like they don't want to like be on Blur. They don't want to be at the mercy of Blur. And Magic Eden has been doing pretty good. Like, I actually will say that I do like minting things on Magic Eden because it feels safe. And
Yeah.
it feels safe.
Like Pock today, dude. I sent it to you and I was like, yo. Just make sure it's safe.
Yeah, you're like,
Like,
you
I don't know
mint
if wallet
first, bro.
guard works.
You mint first, and then let me know. No,
No,
but
I meant
no, but for sure though, like that's I feel like Magic Eden, it's just like it's safe. I feel like it looks okay. You can see how many are minted. It doesn't really ever glitch out. And like I don't buy too much stuff. I will say this. I don't buy too much stuff off Magic Eden, but like I also am not buying a lot of NFTs in general. My thing
yeah.
is though, is like if you were going to buy an NFT, the thing that sucks about Blur is that it's only ETH. Like you can go get anything you want on Magic Eden now.
True. Yeah. Well, like Magic Eden is my go-to place for, well, obviously for anything Bitcoin. I mean, there are other exchanges, but I just go here for anything Bitcoin. And
I didn't even know that anybody else used anything else for Bitcoin.
there's
Like
other
most,
exchanges, but yeah, I don't think. I think most of the volume. I'd have to check this on Dune, but I'm assuming most of the volume is on Magic Eden. Same thing for Solana. Like I guess there's Tensor or whatever it's called, but I've only ever used um, Magic Eden. ETH, I don't think of it at all. And for Polygon, I go to Do.
true.
Yeah, but a couple other mints. I mean, I posted about this one. BitBrawl. They also launched their token. I don't know why I have it on deck screen in my notes. That's really random. What is it at? It's a 75. It was down low. This is not the kind of chart you want to see for your token at your launch. But
Why is there only $800 in lick?
yeah, okay, there's got to be an issue on deck screener. Let me go to a different maybe this is 75 million. Let me go to here.
I am actually still holding this.
Your NFT?
Yeah. And I got the token, which is very unlike me.
Yeah, how do you get the token out of it? I didn't even check if you can get the token out of it. Because can't we go claim now or something for like 2 years? Isn't that the whole thing?
I don't know. I was airdropped because I could not mint. So I actually kind of want to go. I want to like look at this because yeah, BitBrawl, I will say like it does look pretty cool. Like I actually thought that it looks sweet. And they do have like a lot of partnerships. So this could potentially be one of those undervalued, but my thing is that so this is like a big problem is that I just feel like there is not nearly enough post mint marketing for anything. Like I feel like it's one of those things that when you see certain projects being talked about over and over and over again, it's like that's what you need. Like this is all like attention economy. It's like who cares if you have like a really good game if nobody talks about you, or if you have like no like influencers or just like even community members, even the holders like aren't being loud about like what's going on. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't find it on. I mean, it's a Solana one, but I don't
I
know why
can
I
go
can't
look
find
for
it
it.
on CoinMarketCap or anything. But I have it here in Bird's Eye. It's the same chart, so I guess it's the same. No, I agree. You need people talking about your the reveal for Persona. We're going to talk about that in. We're going to look at the reveal live. There's also 2 mints. There's the Uniforce mint happening and the games mint happening. Um, Still blows my mind that you can't trade Blast NFTs on Blur. I completely agree, dude. And I mean, a lot of people are farming Blast stuff right now. Imagine the volume on Blast NFTs. Like, does anybody talk about Blast NFTs out unless you can get gold from them? Like, I don't think anybody cares outside of that. So
People only care about the gold. And I'm going to make a prediction right here, right now. What's going to happen is that people are going to fade Blast. People are going to fade Blast. And then what's going to end up happening is the same thing that happened with Blur Season 1. They're going to airdrop a ton of people money. There's going to be some people that make 6-7 figures because they were farming these protocols and getting gold. And then everyone's going to FOMO into Blast after. Like, that's literally what's going to happen. And then everyone's going to go start farming like their whatever season 2 that there is. I feel like it's going to be the exact same thing. And the thing about Blast is that it's not like it's that unique of a, it's just an L2. But they're kind of like I was just saying, like their marketing is so good. They have so many people talking about it. So it's like you don't have to have a good product really at all in Web3. You just have to have people talking about it. So anyway, and I want to talk about this, but like I'm not farming Blast. I'm planning on talking to Lambo Land and Jen, who both like obviously have been doing a lot of Blast stuff. And I am going to start farming Blast to a certain degree next week because I don't want to cope when I know what's going to happen.
the one thing that bothered the literally the only one that I put money into, let me like fast forward in our notes, was the Munchables one. That's the only one I put money into,
Well,
and it
yeah.
got hacked. It
Yeah.
got exploited for $62 million from like, I mean, according to Zach XBT, a North Korean hacker. This was a joke, by the way. I got a lot of DMs saying, "Sorry, bro, I didn't actually lose. I lost 1 ETH, not 27. I was just farming block, trip, and param." Um, and I knew it would get views if I said that. So, but yeah, it was really unfortunate. I didn't follow up on what's happening. Like I saw Pac-Man posted this. Are we getting our money back?
I didn't deposit into it. I don't know what's going on with it. I haven't seen like any updates. See, that's also what's crazy about this space is that everybody was tweeting about that 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
And like nobody has said anything about it since.
Dude, everybody was like, the amount of referral codes I'm getting in my DMs now for like, hey, have you signed up to this? Or there's one like Cookie where you can see. I mean, I did it to you. I sent it to you, right? But Cookie, you can see which KOLs haven't signed up yet. So the amount of DMs I was getting about Cookie, and like everybody's gonna be mad that I don't use their link once they see that I did sign up. I think Ash has gone to get his dog, who was barking in the background. Let me go full screen here. Boom, only me. The amount of the DMs I get, like sending me these links, and I'm just like, yo, you better be sure that this link you're sending me isn't a drainer. And unfortunately for this one, it was a drainer. We have 1 minute before the persona reveal.
I'm
Let
back.
me pull up persona here.
Sorry. My dog was like losing it at some guy that was mowing the lawn.
All good.
So I didn't mean to just like leave in the middle of your rant. That's my bad.
You're good. We got Persona happening 1 minute. We also have games. I have 3 hours to mint, so I'm not panicking. Oni Force, I'd have to check the launchpad. I assume it's the guaranteed round first, so it's going to be fine anyways. But we're going to have a live reveal of Persona. I mean, hopefully it reveals fast on Blur. If not, I guess I can just go to OpenSea and spam the metadata. I want to see if everybody's going to be posting about, this is my forever PFP and all that now that they reveal, because everybody was both posting art before.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this goes. What do you think? Price goes down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we get some sweeps because people like it. I mean, have we seen any of the legendaries?
No. That's what I'm interested. I might like try to Try to snipe something, maybe here or there.
Yo, the amount of people that I'm getting DMs or seeing talk about buying mutants at two ETH. I wonder, like, if a lot of people are thinking that same thing.
Do you think the bottom's in?
I want to say yes, but I thought the bottom was in many times. So I never thought they would go this low, dude. I never thought they would go this low.
Yeah. I personally do. I think that mutants are gonna go to sub 1 ETH within the next
Sub one.
within the next 3 months.
Yo, sub one would be crazy. I don't know about sub one, but what I keep telling everybody who asks me, like, hey, should I buy one? Blah, blah. I'm just like, for me personally, what do you think you're going to get out of the mutant? A 2x? You think they're going to go to 4? I'm like, I could just buy a altcoin that I have a lot more confidence that it's going to give me a 2x or more.
Yeah.
Um,
There's no catalyst.
in potential, yeah. What's the in potentially the same amount of time? Somebody keeps asking about Kibby. We're going to talk about tokens. We're going to talk about tokens soon. Reveal is happening live, so let's get to it. Let's pull it up on screen here. I don't know if it's going to work on Blur. If it's going to reveal fast, I can pull up OpenSea as well. Maybe it'll be faster there. Are you ready to be wowed?
I mean,
let's answer some questions in the audience. Sorry, go for it.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I really do like Persona's art.
Same.
I've always liked it.
You guys on Mochaverse? I'm not. We're going to talk about their token though in just a second that they announced. But I don't hold. I faded them and they went to 4 ETH, and I was just like, yeah, I ain't buying this for 4 ETH. Magic Eden needs a live activity tab. The fact that you need to keep refreshing, yeah, they need a really good UI update. Like, I do not like the UI on Magic Eden. Their analytics on the right side are really not cutting it. Like, I wish I can see all this stuff much bigger. Live sales, listings, everything. So I would like it if you could play around with this dashboard and everything. Some of these comments are a bit older. Well, 10 minutes ago, but still blows my mind. Oh yeah, we already said this. How about Well 3? I full sent, dude. We were lucky enough to get that in my syndicate, Wizards Capital. I full sent. I know Ash went in as well. Oh, there's your dog. What's up, dog? Ash full sent as well. I know a lot of people who were hungry for that one. Yo, he's so cute, dude.
Yeah, he'll be hanging out.
Did you talk about today? If you mean today, the game, I've made a video about it. Let me get Persona in case it actually does reveal. Oh, some of them are revealing. Boom. Is this your forever PFP?
No, I did a thread on today. I think today, from like a mint standpoint, it's gonna cook.
You think that's a mistake?
What?
The hair. Can you? I don't know how well you could see it. Let me. Like,
I can't.
Ultra zoom. Oh wait, I'm zooming out. No, it should be zooming in.
Yeah, I can't.
There. Okay, there. Boom. The hair above the cigarette.
I
mean, it's his front streak, but like that's a fire hazard.
That would bother me. I like it, dude. I like it.
No. Wait, reset.
But like the layering on that. Nice. Yeah.
That was a questionable one. Okay, a bunch of them are revealing. Let's make them bigger.
Need to find this on my screen. Persona.
Here, I'll DM it to you.
I got it.
Okay.
Dude, these are cool.
But it's exactly what we expected, right? Here, this is the nicer layout. It's exactly what we expected, but they're really nice. Like the artist is very talented. This is a great one. Scroll
down and see if like there's some that look rare. Like they have like this weird like glowy background. Yeah. Are these the rares?
I'm gonna make a guess and say yes. Yeah, Onyx Time Magic. I mean, not many of them have revealed yet, so the percentages don't necessarily matter. But bargain, 415 ETH if anybody, 1.4 million if anybody's interested. I'm assuming these are the rare.
I love this collection. I'm just gonna say it. I love it.
Sparkly eyes. Dude, the art is really nice. I like this retro, like vintage art style. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of this trait as if this is the rarest. To me, like I'm assuming this isn't the rare. Like these aren't the one of ones, right, in the collection. Oh, this is so cool, dude. Some of these pieces are really nice.
Dude, there's a trait where there's like a cat that's around the guy's neck.
Oh
I
yeah,
should
right here.
Yeah, dude. That's actually so funny.
Yeah, no, dude. The traits are great. The art is really nice, like this vintage style. The characters look good, man. The characters look really good. Like this is a great brand. Like using this for your branding and all is really nice. I want to see some nicer one of ones though, dude. I hope it's not just this with like this swoosh in the background.
I'm gonna say it. I love Persona art a lot. I wish that there was more. I wish that there was somebody that was hyping up what's going on with Persona and like bringing the community together more, because and we'll see if anybody emerges, because obviously as new collections drop, you have people that they step up and like they become like super involved in the community and whatever. And so I just wonder if like there's going to be any influencer that decides that they're going to like really start pushing this, or if the team is going to step it up. Because I will say this would be the biggest this would be the most upsetting thing if this project ends up doing what like some of the other hype projects have done and go down to like zero point zero 0.03 or something, because like to me this is like a top tier PFP.
Yeah, it's a really nice PFP. And they look different enough. There's a lot of traits. They look different enough from each other. Um, but my question, yeah, if you're using it for branding, fine. It's a good entry for a PFP, but it's also my question is what's the next catalyst? I know you get the airdrop of their token. Let me switch back to the other mode because it's really pissing me off that it keeps flashing. Dude, I want to see some nicer one of ones. I hope it's not just that like background trait like this. You telling me
Yeah,
these are ultra rares?
I mean that's the only one that I've seen, is just that like, and not, yeah, I'm not like a super huge fan of the rares.
I thought you said it was dope.
I mean, I think it looks cool, but like for like a rare in a collection, like I feel like it doesn't scream to me like like this is premium. Like
Mm,
this, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't say like, oh, this is like the spirits, like when you look at Spirit Azuki's, you say to yourself like, whoa, this is
yeah.
like crazy.
Yeah. We got some comments in the audience. Let's see what the audience thinks here. Insane that one of one was dope. Not gonna lie. Yuga, Yuga, Yuga holders back to the mutant can be delusional. I think he's talking. Okay, he's talking about. Oh, you're talking about blur farming. People blaming blur farming. I completely agree, dude. I comment this all the time. Like, what are you talking about? Like, oh, blur. This is. It does definitely contribute. You know, why hold an NFT if you know there's going to be a farmer that has 100 and he's just going to dump on you and you're just going to get wrecked because there's not enough buying pressure. But if there was no blur bids and this game wasn't playing, mutants would already be sub one. Like, we would just be way lower already because there's no buyers. The problem is there's a lack of demand for the amount of supply. So Blur farmers playing their game, yeah, it adds to the mix and the frustration, but Blur has saved me so many times where I just accept a bid and I get out, especially if you have multiple. Imagine having to list like 10 NFTs on the floor when you can just go and nuke it. And it's really fun. Have you ever, like, I've dumped 25 NFTs in 1 second and it's really fun.
Dude, I remember when that one dude dumped like 50 grapes above like
Mm,
3 ETH, and he just like in one clip did that. I mean, dude, think about it. Like ever since OSF and Mondo ended up dumping whatever it was, like 80 bored apes at 85 ETH or whatever it was, like into bids. God, that was so crazy. But yeah,
yeah.
I mean, mutants are going sub one. Just calling it.
I think these are the rare traits, like laser eyes and sparkle thing. I don't know what to call this.
Doesn't really, it doesn't stick out enough to me.
No. Hopefully there's like some different skin types or something, you know, kind of like for Valhalla, how we had like the mech. Everybody was like freaking out over the mechs, and then like the demons or whatever they're called, the fire guys. That'd be really cool.
Do you gamble on rares here?
I don't.
Okay.
I mean, if there's one that's priced fine, sure. But some of the traits are really nice, dude. Like this in the hair, that's really cool. Dope art, but I'm not touching ETH NFTs. Yeah, especially with gas and the fee. Do they have a forced fee on OpenSea? You said it was 0.5 royalties, right?
Yeah, 0.5%.
Can you see royalties? Oh no, 5% here. I wonder if it's if they force you to pay it.
0.5 on
Blur, yeah.
yeah.
Reveal's not bad. I actually love it because I love terrible things. Got him. Bro, Ape Black. I don't know what that is. Black is posting Black. Art is cool, but it doesn't feel like it pops. Prism Master, one of one. I really like Persona art, not gonna lie. The retro anime style looks super good. I agree. I really like it as well. Doesn't mean I'm gonna buy it though, you know. Look at the council trait. Thoughts on some. We're going to get into tokens real soon. We just wanted to look at this. Can you let me know which trait it's under? The council. Oh, it's actually here. Council. Okay. I mean, these are nice. These are cool. Council, Time Master, and Prism Master. Okay, so these are the one of ones. Look, they look really cool. Now that I've seen them all together, I like it. I don't think it's maybe as flashy as some of the other collections, but I really like it. Yeah, dude, the art is great. These are great.
I like them too.
I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. I won't buy it. I know I'm not gonna buy it. Hi guys, how y'all doing? We're doing good, bro. How are you? Anyways, let's move on. We got a lot of people asking about tokens, dude. The tokens have been absolutely cooking. We got what did we have this week? I didn't get into this one. Game In. I know if you did pre-sale, you cooked. Unfortunately, if you were buying, dude, Whales Market has been pretty off. It's been pretty overpriced with a lot of the collections. Like if you were buying here, you were buying what? People were buying at 0.004, 0.0. I saw some even higher, 0.005. So you're buying at like a 5-6 billion dollar market cap, where currently it's trading at 0.02. What's the highest it hit on secondary? 0.003. Okay, wait. No, then I'm tripping. That was an amazing price. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. No, it wasn't. 0.05. No. Okay, anybody who bought here was at a loss. Which it does seem to have been the theme lately with Whales Market. People are just overly bullish. It's like they're not actually calculating FDV. They're just like 6 cents or 4 cents. Like that's a steal, but they're not actually looking at what the FDV is going to be. So this one did well if you got into pre-sale. We also had, what was the other one? Apron, which is a Ronin project, a Ronin game, a really cool game. Did really well. Same thing. If you got into the pre-sale, it's currently floating pretty much at its same price. But this token did well. So I think more and more people are just going to keep going ham into all these pre-sales, whether it's a public one. I know for Well 3, I fully sent for this. Ash fully sent for this. And they raised a ton of money very quickly in their raise. I expect this one to do well. The FDV, the FDV that I was able to get in at, was really good. So I'm expecting this one to cook. There's a ton of stuff you could farm too. We're going to talk about the farming stuff. I did want to get your opinion, Ash, on, did you see this? They like kind of changed their branding. This used to be Weeb Foundation, right? And now
Yeah, it
it's
was something
Anime
else.
Coin. Yeah, now it's Anime Coin or Anime Chain and Anime Coin. Have you looked into this at all?
Yeah, I mean, I know it's linked to Azuki. I think it cooks.
I
Like,
thought it was by Azuki. Now they're saying it's like their first partner.
I don't know. Haven't seen anything about that. I haven't looked at like too deep into it, but like I know that they are connecting it. Like it's this is being considered like the token for Azuki. So like I think it cooks.
Yeah, they also have this point system. You can't do anything yet if it loads. All you do is connect your Twitter, and you connect a wallet. I did it, so I mean, I didn't get drained. It checks if you followed them and everything, and they want you to like repost something, which I didn't post yet. But it's cool. I like the branding. This new character, I put it on the thumbnail. There's this guy too, this little character. So I'm excited to see what they do. how people are going to get in on this. If it's, I mean, I assume Azuki's going to get an airdrop, but yeah, I want to see what kind of pre-sale things they're going to have going on. I think we're going to see a lot of this from existing projects. I know some people are speculating, oh, are we going to get like a Pudgy token or something? No evidence of that happening other than like a 3-year-old pitch deck that people were trying to shill. There's also Mochaverse, who announced, do I have it in my notes here? If not, I'll just go through Twitter. I'll actually go to Whale because Whale did a really good explanation of it. Was it this post? Yeah. So they announced their token. There's multiple ways to get into this one. Look, I'm super bullish on Animoca. I'm super bullish on their token. I don't know about this sale though, because the FDV that you get in at is 350 million. So, and somebody asked a comment, where was it? I think it was on the official post. I'd have to go to Mocha. Let's just do it. You know what? It'll be faster if I just go to my page. Replies. Yeah, somebody. So Animoca made a post about it. Right here. Boom. Somebody said, "Can you explain it to me?" And I just wrote this. Basically, the FDV, like if you compare it to meme coin was 69 million FDV, and it's currently at 2.5 billion. So that's a 36x right now. That was an amazing pre-sale. I realize the screen is very small and you guys can't see, but I'll just talk it. If Memeland did 350 million pre-sale, that would only be a 7x right now. So the higher the FDV you're getting in at, the worse it is for your community, unfortunately. So I still think this is going to cook. I think it's going to do well. The other thing is the terms, which I saw the terms, but somebody sent them to me in DM. So I'm just going to go to his DM. Yeah, it's 5% unlock at TGE, 3-month cliff, and 12 months of linear vesting. So 5% at 20 at TGE. I like deals where I could break even, at TGE. And here, 5% unlock, you're going to need to hit a 20x. So you would need a 7 bill FDV on Mochaverse to break even. It's not impossible, but it's high. It's a high entry.
It's super high.
Yeah, but it's Animoca.
Unless, because this is the big thing, because Animoca invests in like everything, is there the potential for Animoca's coin to be the biggest gaming coin?
Could be. Yeah, dude, they have their hands in everything. They can have a ton of utility with a ton of different projects. They are potentially going to do. I haven't done. I need to have conversations with certain people. I haven't done the research into this one enough to be able to say it, but yeah, dude, it's not impossible, especially in the bull. We're in the bull right now, but especially as things continue to heat up and all these token prices go up, it could be really good.
I feel like this token will be the biggest gaming token, personally.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised to see it like open at like 5 billion and then go to like 10.
Good. Somebody's saying here, Animoca should pump it. Yeah, I mean, when you're dealing with $1 billion FDVs, it's pretty hard. But I mean, it's Animoca. They have a lot of power. They have a lot of money. I'm sure they're going to work out some deals with whatever exchange they run through, get some good market making. Somebody said FDV is a meme. I don't think. I think that's based on the calculations, based on their supply and what they're letting you buy. You could buy like 2,500 tokens for $100, and the supply is almost 9 billion. So when you do the math there, it comes out to 300. I did it when I woke up just to check. So yeah, there's this token. I don't hold their NFT, like it was too expensive. There's a lot of ways to get in though. And one of them that seems to be a free entry is the Shard Rush. So I'm going to have to look into this. Maybe it's not a free entry. I think you do need to actually hold something. Again, I'll do the research here, but it's a referral system. So you're going to see a bunch of codes being shilled around. If I get a code, I will show my code. We also, somebody mentioning San Fran Tokyo with Manga. Is it the foundation that posted about it? I think I have it in my notes here. Manga is it going to pop up? No. I'll try to find it while we chat. But yeah, San Fran Tokyo also has their Manga token. They were talking about like a place that empowers your anime, like I guess like a catalog of all the anime and stuff, and they want it to be like a coin that connects all this. That's how they were describing it. So I think it's two very different approaches for anime versus manga. for San Fran Tokyo versus it's Anime FDN. Thank you, sir. There you go. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you, eBrink. Yeah, so they spoke about like their tokenomics and the things they're trying to do here. What if you can craft your own universal anime score? I'm guessing like, is this based on what I watch, or which I do think is the future. Like I've been preaching, when Web2 brand enters the space, they should, instead of dropping a 10K collection, you should be doing some sort of loyalty program or rewarding your existing customer base somehow. Imagine like the NFL has rewards you for watching, like, oh, you watched every single game this weekend, like here you get an NFT, and then if you collect them throughout the season, they're like, hey, you're a really loyal follower, and then they give you like tickets to the Super Bowl or whatever it is. Like there's a lot of cool things they can do. So here, if they find a way to like reward you for actually watching, like religiously watching anime and talking about anime and doing all this stuff, that'd be really cool. So it does seem like they have two very different approaches. Look, I'm bullish on all this stuff. I've just been full sending on coins. We don't have really details on a pre-sale if they're doing one or anything, but yeah, I'm bullish on all these coins. Like I said, I own like 12 San Fran Tokyos now. So
Yeah, let's see how it goes. And hopefully it doesn't pull away to gods.
yeah, dude, I'm down bad on my bags. I'm still just holding. Somebody kept asking about Kibby, so we might as well talk about it now. I have 7 of these, just full disclosure. I've been buying because loyalty equals Kibby. Good timing. I have 7 of these, dude. They are airdropping 62,000 tokens to NFT holder, like per NFT. And if you use that image that they had, it showed, they didn't confirm it, so maybe it was just like clickbait, right? It showed 15,000 tokens as the initial unlock. So that would be a 25% unlock on day one. And the current pre-sale, the highest tier for the pre-sale right now is 5 cents. So let's say it goes to 20 cents. That's going to be 13 grand. I'm not going to be able to find it. That's going to be 13 grand airdropped to every NFT holder. And you're going to get a 20%, 25% unlock on day one would be like 3K. And the current floor right now is 3,600. So I was just like, is nobody seeing this? Like, am I overly bullish? Like, it's 20 cents is just a 275 mil FDV. Like, it's nothing crazy in this market. So I don't know. I was just like, this is like a no-brainer. I'm going to get my money back on day one. I'm going to have 9K still left in if it hits 20 cents in this NFT, and I get access to a better pre-sale round.
So that was what I was going to ask. So what's the amount that you can send for pre-sale?
I'm not sure, because I have to check my chat with the team, because I did ask them this question, because there's 2. Oh, here's the tweet. There's 2. See here, they show QBX unlocked at TGE 15,000. So that's 25%. But yeah, I'm not sure how much you could send, because there's 2 different rounds. I think I'm allowed to pull up their pitch deck. I think they gave me the okay for their pitch deck. Round 3 would be 5 to 25K. And then round 4 is 100 to 200. But they both say community presale. So what I was thinking was like, hey, round 3 is for the NFT holders, because there's only 888 of them. And then round 4, they're going to do some sort of code where I can, a Pok Pok is cooking. Let's go. Thanks, Toxitosin. 0.24. I should have swept.
Sick.
Yeah. Sorry, bro. Yeah, my bad. He couldn't mint. Yeah, round 4, you put up. So I'm thinking they're going to do some sort of code system for round 4, like all these projects has been doing, right? And you get a code, you get a waitlist code, and you can enter $100-$200. But yeah, I'll still confirm with the team if that's the case and which round you can get into. But yeah, dude, I'm bullish on these. Like I said, I'm up to 7 right now. Like if they dip low, I'm just gonna keep buying, because it's like, to me, it's free money, unless I'm completely missing something, or this tweet is leading me astray and this is just a lie. I am bullish, dude. I am bullish. Like, I don't understand how this is not going to pay me back my money.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to look more into this after, because I know that a lot of people sent money for Kiwi. I think that like what's happening is a lot of people are starting to see these angel rounds and they're getting FOMO. And I think that obviously like that was one that a lot of people have been paying attention to. Um, so especially if it continues to get more attention, I think it could. This is what I think. I know that Kibi has already ran, but it's kind of like RG Bytes and like how those have ran. I feel like as these things get closer to their TGE, I think that the FOMO like really starts to set in.
Mm. Apparently, Overworld's pumping.
We haven't talked about that in forever.
It went from 1 to 1.4. Okay, it's like slow pump over a few days. Somebody just tagged me to say that. Yeah, no, I agree, dude. I agree. I mean, obviously, I hold them, so I obviously agree. Somebody asked here. We spoke about Well a few minutes ago. We both full sent. Like we're both bullish on Well. I think it's Chinese cabal. I expect them to get a good listing exchange. So, other than that, what other tokens? I mean, let's talk about these. Other than that, there's a different kind of pre-sale going around, and it's called "Send Your Money to this random wallet that you." I mean, Maki Big Brother posted this one. That's why we sent. But what I sent early, dude, I sent 33 Sol to this one, and they raised before everybody was screaming like, "Yo, close it, close it." And he wouldn't. And they've raised $42 million
For nothing.
for this dog. Where did I lose it? Where did it go? No, here. This dog raised $42 million, guys.
For
What are you
nothing.
doing with your life? What's your dog doing for you? Hey, what? My cat back here snoozing. Why haven't you raised me $42 million, man? Yeah, this is pretty crazy, dude. But I hope it does. I have no idea when. And watch out, there's a lot of scammers in the comments, guys, for these. The sale is it's closed. Yeah, I have no idea when this is going live. I have no idea what's happening. And I was bullish at first, and then I remembered what he did with Frentech.
Yeah.
Remember how much he trolled us with Frentech? Like, okay, I'm gonna launch. He made us wait like a week, and then when it finally was gonna happen, he was on Spaces for like 2 hours, just like, I don't know what I'm doing, acting like he had no idea. And then he launched it, and they swept like 100 of their own keys, and it opened up like at 3 or 4 ETH.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. So if anybody's gonna make money out of this, it's gonna be him.
Yeah. He's definitely gonna dump on everybody. I sent 20 Sol. I think that like with something like this, so I sent for a couple of pre-sales. I sent for the one that you just pulled up, the anonymous one, Anonymox or whatever. This would have been such a good coin. I've honestly, so this is what I've done is I have been sending for pre-sales to people that I think have strong networks or have something to lose, right? Like if there's some random person that I don't know that just has 50,000 followers and like they have no like friends and no good connections, then it's like, I don't really care. So I sent for this one, sent 20 Sol, and it got sniped like crazy. There's this dude Slippage who has been using the Peppermints bot on Sol, and he's been mint or sniping like every token. And this coin literally opened at $140 million market cap immediately, and it dumped to 5 million within an hour. The chart is one of the worst charts I ever saw. I ended up breaking even. I got out like barely, but yeah, we're looking at Persona now.
So no, somebody in the audience mentioned it was going down. I just wanted to see the price. Yeah, I mean the catch though for this one is I don't know when you got my friends who did pre-sale, they got it very late, dude. They were sending out pre-sales like one at a time.
I don't know. I don't know how they did it, but that was the issue is that like I would have made like 100 Sol even if I had gotten it 30 minutes after. But like what he essentially did is that this coin got sniped like crazy. Nobody had their tokens, and people were getting mad, and it was almost like the emotions that went through people's heads as they were watching it just get dumped into the ground was, the second I get this, I'm dumping it. I feel like if people had gotten their tokens immediately, they would have been a lot more willing to buy on secondary. But when you see a chart that goes down 99% within the first like 2 seconds, like nobody wants to buy that. So
And people are going to continue getting airdrops and dumping.
right. Well, that was exactly the thing, is that like when I got my airdrop, I was like, okay, there's 50% of the people that still haven't gotten theirs. Like I'm just going to get dumped on. So I
Yeah.
sold. And so it was just such a bad situation. And then with this Machi thing, the thing that I can think of is obviously Machi is going to make money on this, whether he keeps money or whatever. But my take on this was just that like he is super connected, and with the amount of attention that he has and the amount of I normally I don't like when pre-sales raise this much, but like
Yeah.
I think that this is my thing. I sent to this saying to myself, if I make 20 soul, if I just make a 2x, I'm chill, which I think is possible.
Mm.
And anything more than that is just icing on the cake.
How funny is it that this person just posting pictures of their dog? They must be laughing, dude.
I mean, the crypto is the craziest place because like if you have any sort of like connections or network or brand at all, like you can literally raise, like we even brought this up, like how much do you think realistically, like if you posted a wallet address and you were like, uh-oh, like gorilla coin is coming, like do you like you could probably raise like 5 to 10 mil,
I'd
you
like to
know?
think so. Yeah. It's crossed my mind a couple times in the past few weeks.
But dead ass, like you could legit do that. And like I feel like if NFT boy did it, right? Like if any of these people decided that they were going to launch a token, it's like you spend all your time building a brand, you've made tons of content, like there's a reason to believe that like certain people could send a token. So anyway, yeah, didn't want to get like too lost in that, but I think that there were a lot of people that faded Machi because they were just like, he's a grifter, but it's like, dude, like the grifters, like you gotta have someone's got to launch the stuff for us to gamble on.
The grifters are popular because they make people money.
Right.
Yeah. There was also Roost. I didn't do this one, but this one did really well. I mean, now it's going down, but it went to like a really high market cap. It recovered. This one did really well, but I missed this one by like somebody sent it to me and I missed it by like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't do this.
This was was this the first base pre-sale?
No.
No.
I think there were others. But like yeah, it was a good idea. But yeah, the pre-sales have been weird.
I was gonna press enter here. Somebody asking about Play Somo and the partnership with obviously the teams and they're both by Arcadia, so they have very deep ties. People saying it's creeps behind both of these. Portal did really well. They did incredibly well. Their farming system did really well. So it makes sense for them to one launch Somo on their launchpad, but then two, they're going to be using the Crystal dashboard for Somo, for farming. They also say we're ready to rip open some Somo packs. I think that's cool. Like I'm excited to see what they have planned since it's like this whole Pokemon style game. But I think this is just super smart of them to do. Like why the Crystal dashboard platform, like it was a really good platform. I really didn't farm on it. I covered it in my videos, but they built something very cool. Like their websites, their platform, I really liked it. So I think it's great for them to keep using it. Like why throw that aside? Just keep using it for other projects or for yourself or whatever it is. So I really like that they're doing this. I think it's bullish that they're doing this. It's, people are going to go ham. The same people went ham farming Portal are going to go twice as hard farming Somo now, especially if now like there's these cool mechanics like opening up packs or whatever this means. Yeah. So I personally like this. If everybody's getting on the presale, who's going to buy on secondary? That's always the question. And
Here's how this works. I'm sorry. Do you want to
go? Please.
What happens is that when there's a very hyped coin launch, there's always snipers. And so these people will pump millions of dollars into a coin, and then it's just about chasing volume. That's all people do, is that like even if people sent for presale, there are always people that chase volume. That's just what they do. And they either go in with size or whatever. And that's like how that works. Like I think the idea of With NFTs, yes. If there's a pre-sale, I think that could be like more detrimental because like most of the time, like there's not enough people buying into pre-sales for NFTs for it to like really cook. And I haven't actually, what was the last pre-sale that actually did well for an NFT? Persona, but that was because like it was the most hyped project like ever. But anyway, with tokens, it's like people in the crypto space, the coin space, they just chase volume. And so like I
There's a
think
lot more people in coins than there are in NFTs.
that too.
But it's funny because this is exactly what people were saying. Like Portal was being offered in every group, right? It was really easy to get access to Portal, and everybody was saying, "Well, if everyone has access, who's going to be buying?" And look at it now.
Yep.
Look how well it performed.
Yep.
Back to the farming stuff. Also, Exterio announcing they're going to have a rewards program. So I got to look into this because you're going to be able to complete some quests. And then an Exterio project that hasn't launched yet. We have Paleo also announcing you're going to be able to earn Paleo points. So I got to look into both of these. They're announcing more details on April 1st. It has to do with Exterio, so maybe they're going to be tied together. Maybe it's going to be like a 2-in-1 farm, which I think would be a really smart idea. But yeah, there's so many farm. Like I did a video this week about things you could farm, but I also have another video coming up just on, dude, there's so much stuff you can farm for absolutely free. You don't have to put in a single dollar of your money. So there's so much opportunity, man. You just got to pick and focus on something.
Yep. I agree.
The cat's making noise in the background. We are over our time. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about? I don't think so. I think that was it.
No, I mean, we could have talked about like more coins and stuff, but like I'm good to wrap it up now, and we can bring that back next week.
Yeah, so much to farm right now. Getting scary with regards to getting banned on X. Yeah, you got to be careful. You have to make your account look like a human by just engaging with others, tweeting. If your account is just retweeting stuff, like even me, I use engage in my community, and I have some people that I look at their Twitters and like they're I appreciate it. They're retweeting all my stuff, but when their page is just them retweeting me and a couple and like things for Alphabot, it's not a good look for Twitter. So you have to be careful. You have to take care of your Twitter.
That's one of the reasons why I don't really want to farm any of these
Same.
things.
That's why I faded Portal.
Yeah.
I got a warning. Twitter warned me like, "Hey, this looks like a spam message. Are you sure you want to post this?" And I was like, "Nope. I'm not risking my entire Twitter to farm," which was a mistake.
Well, do you remember Tipcoin? Like I farmed that and I was getting botted, and I had a couple people that I saw like they lost their account. And so me, it's just like I say to myself, what's more devastating, like losing my account? And so it's like it's a weird balance because a lot of people normally do get their account back, but it's also like you don't know, like there's no good like Twitter support. Like it's not like for a fact that you're gonna get it back like the next day. And also like even if they look at your account and you are spamming stuff, like they could just be like you're spamming.
Yeah, I think one thing that Elon just announced is if you have 2,500 verified people who follow you, you get Twitter Blue for free. And if you have 5K, you get Premium Plus or whatever it's called for free. I wonder if they look at that as a metric like, hey, this person has so many verified people who follow him. Maybe it is a real person. I wonder if there's some weird like calculations they do. So if you pay for if you pay for Blue, I wonder if that helps you in the whole not getting banned process. But I think somebody asked me like, hey, can I still get banned if I am verified? I think you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, I think that's a good place to end it. Thank you, everybody, once again for joining us on another Friday show. Once a week, 10:30 a.m. till 11:30 a.m. or later Eastern. We're here every Friday, no matter where we are. When Ash is in Japan, when I'm going to be in Dubai, we are going to be streaming. So I appreciate everybody for watching. Say goodbye to Min. She is sleeping here. We got some pudgies in the background. She likes to throw those on the ground. We got Ash's dog in the background. Boom. There you go. He's hella cute, dude. I want to meet him. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Peace. And stream.